Alright, hello everybody and welcome to Ballionaire! A while back I played a variety of casino-themed roguelikes, starting with Balatro, actually. I was inspired by Balatro. From there I found Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, which was like Balatro but with blackjack. And then I found one for slots, and one for pool, like 8-ball. Billiards, whatever you want to call it. Since then, I have discovered two more, and the first of these is Ballionaire, which is based on Pachinko. And the other one is Dungeon Clawler, which is based on claw machines. I might play that tonight, depending on what time I've got and how much time I put into Ballionaire. Though I did start this way later than I'd initially planned. I just got crazy distracted. And, yeah, we'll see. Also, hello, Chrissy's Corner. Glad to see you in here. I don't know if you've ever seen me before, but I don't think I've ever seen you chat before, so I hope you enjoy the show. How are you doing, Faceless? Also, this main menu is crazy, and I love it. Before we get started, I'm gonna check this out. What is this unlocks thing going on here? Available unlocks 3. Immediately draft and place a chisel trigger. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, earn $800 and spawn a ghost ball. Bonked by water ball, turn into a random adjacent plant. If there are none, turn into a random plant. I don't know how this works, but this sounds like the most useful, but maybe I should play the rest of the game before I figure out the rest of this, because I don't know how these work. Just got home from church for an event. How are you? I'm doing alright. I've been sleeping a bit weird the last couple nights. Oh, he's pizza face now. Also, I want to point out, when I was looking at this earlier, I tried to pick a profile image. There are way too freaking many profile image options. Like, I love customization. Normally I'm like, oh, the more the merrier. There are way too many. Way too many. Hold on. I kind of like this one. I love that the eyes are arrows coming out of the walls. It's still going! There it is. It took me like 10 minutes to look through all of those at a slower pace earlier. Why are there so many? Alright. Enough delays, let's get into this. Initiate. Must play on the pyramid. Choose your initiate starter pack below. Tributes are 50% lower than normal, no tribulations. Learn how to keep your balls in play. Make meals and feed hungry mouths. Learn about spawners, holders, and multiplayers. Okay, got it. So this is training mode. Lab. Alright, let's see how this works. Wait a minute. I know this music. This is the music that plays at the end of each episode of the Grumps 10-minute Power Hour. So did they take it from this game? Or did the game take it from another royalty-free source that they also took it from? I'm really curious now. I'm gonna guess it's the latter, because I think the Grumps had this song as their outro music on 10 Minute Power Hour before they played this game on their main channel. Hello, Initiate. I am the Seeker. As you stand before me, you are but a millionaire and possess only the dream of unimaginable wealth. Will the bounce of the ball favor your fortunes, or will you end broken, cursed by chaos? We will soon see. Thus begins your attempt to ascend into the veiled order of Ballionaires. During your ascent, you will pay tribute first to the Keeper, then the Adept, and finally the Hierarch. Each of these elders will also present you with tribulations. Now, brace yourself. Base yourself? What the frick? Man, I gotta get based to play this game. Now, brace yourself, as fickle fate determines what you will face. That was like a perfectly timed fade out. Welcome, Initiate. Your first elder is the Keeper, who brings no effect. You must now earn $500 in 7 drops to satisfy Tribute 1. Can you guys hear the music? This game is surprisingly quiet. Like, normally I have to turn my volume down, but in this case I turned it up in the game, and I still have to turn it up in person to really hear it over my own voice. It's like, why is it so quiet, man? Also, before I forget, I shared a video in my Discord server earlier that just had me dying of I couldn't breathe for like a straight 5 minutes because I was laughing so hard. I had no idea a pug could make that noise. It still makes me laugh thinking about it. Oh my, part of me wishes I was recording that reaction. I haven't laughed that hard in so long. Okay, thanks for the username, Steam guy that I don't remember friending. Alright, moving on. Welcome! The journey to becoming a Ballionaire is an arduous one, but don't worry, I'm here to help. Each turn you will drop a ball, then draft a trigger to add to the board. Press the drop button to drop a ball. You must earn enough money to satisfy each tribute before you run out of drops. The tributes increase as the game goes on. You typically earn money when a ball bonks a trigger, but there are other ways to earn money too. Now you can choose which trigger you want to draft. Make sure to read their descriptions. Becoming a Ballionaire requires you to understand their synergies. If you don't like your choices, you can re-roll them. Be aware that you have a limited number of re-rolls available. Did you know? You can also just skip the trigger draft if you don't want to use up space on your board. Bonked, consume this ball. Passive. If not bonked during the drop, earn $400. During drop, gain $100 every 1 second. Bonked, earn the accumulated money. Does not gain while cooling down. Cooldown is 10 seconds. Jungle Hat. Wear the Jungle Hat when this ball would be destroyed by a trigger. Instead, earn $800. Cooldown 5 seconds. Faceless, what do you think I should pick? All of these sound pretty good. You can't see very well? What do you mean you can't see very well? You have glasses that you can't find or something? I think I will take the cactus. Now you will place the trigger you chose into the board. You can cancel this and return to the draft if you wish. Think carefully about where this trigger should go. Right there, way off to the side. Chef's Pan. If carrying 2 different ingredients, consume them and spawn an adjacent meal trigger. Cooldown 30 seconds. Watching from phone, gotcha. Bomb Goblin. Damage the Bomb Goblin. Defeated. Detonate and spawn a random mix of 4 fireballs and rock balls in all directions. Health 15 hearts. Cooldown 30 seconds. Candle. Bonked by fireball. Light the candle. Candle stays lit until the next tribute. When candle is lit, adjacent triggers have ×2 multiplier. I don't think I have a fireball right now, so I'll probably go for the Bomb Goblin. Well, that looked oddly bloody. I don't know if it was oddly, but unexpectedly, I guess. Tree, bonk from below, earn $200. Has plus +0.1 multiplier per age. Per age? Probably per round, I guess. Brick, bonked, earn $200. Bonk from below, spawn a coin ball. Oh, Mario reference. Ice cubes, gain 3 charges. Each drop, use 1 charge and spawn a water ball. No charges equals destroyed. What does a water ball do, though? Spawner creates more balls. Balls can never trigger their own spawners. Limited, a trigger which uses a limited number of charges. Ager, each drop increase age by 1. Called it! Let's do that. Ooh, I almost hit the cactus. Bread! I hate that bread. That's creepy. Earn $200 and carry the bread. Minecart. Ride the minecart. When this ball causes a holder deposit, cause an extra deposit. Cave. Earn $200. Has ×2 multiplier for each other cave consecutively bonked before this one. I'll do that. Goodness, I earned a ton of money from that. Teleporter, bonked. Once per drop, teleport to a random teleporter above this one. Jump rope, earn $200 and bounce this ball upwards slightly. Campfire, gain 3 charges, use 1 charge and spawn a fireball, turn into smoke. I'll take the jump rope and put that here. No, I can't put it. Why can't I put it there? What? Why? Why can't I put it in? When placing an obstacle, it may not be placed next to any other obstacles. Ah. I didn't even notice he was over there at first. Cancel that then. Well, that worked out. Barely. Pinball bumper. Earn $200. Bounce this ball away. Anchor. Earn $800. May only be placed in the bottom row. Tomato. Earn $200. Repeat this for each adjacent tomato, then carry the tomato. Let's put the anchor there. Well done, Initiate. You earned $13,499 and satisfied Tribute 1. You must now earn $2,500 and 7 drops to satisfy Tribute 2. Now you'll gain more rerolls and removals. Cash register. Bonked. Spawn 1 coin ball for each distinct carryable this ball is carrying. Stopwatch. Gain $100 every 1 second. Earn the accumulated money. When bonked, it does not gain while cooling down. Winner's Cup. The first time you earn in excess of the current tribute, gain rerolls equal to the number of remaining drops. Receipt. Whenever a ball is spawned during the drop, earn $800. Doubter. Whenever a limited trigger consumes a charge, spawn a ghost ball. Huh. Boons don't go into the board. They typically just modify the rules of the game, giving you some special benefit. Some boons may also give a one-time effect. Try to choose a boon that synergizes with your board. Normally you can't re-roll your boon choices, but maybe a boon exists that will let you break this rule. I guess I'll take the receipt. Okay. Hey, we finally hit the cave. Let's see. Mushroom. Earn $200 and bounce this ball upwards. Cooldown 5 seconds. Broom. Ride the broom. This ball earns 2 times... This ball earns 2x. Fly towards the furthest edge of the screen. Okay... Oh, fly towards the furthest edge of the screen. So if I put this down here, it'd probably go all the way over here. That's just what I'm gonna guess. Unless it goes up here, because it does say screen instead of field. Let's protect our cactus. For a second, I thought it was going to go straight there, and I was like, man, I'm glad I put that there. Packing tape. Placed gains recharges. Passive. When you remove a trigger, use 1 charge and gain a fresh draft of that trigger. No charges equals destroyed. Wallet. Carry the wallet. The first time you bonk a mover while carrying the wallet, spawn a coin ball. That seems reasonable. Reasonable. Blah, blah, blah. Another pinball bumper, a jump rope, another cave. Hey! Campfire, fireball, turn to smoke. Boop! Woo! Ooh, I almost hit that cactus. Piggy bonk. Bonked by coin ball, hold it. Passive, earn $800 for each coin held. Woo! Goodness, look at that math. You earned $29,378 in Satisfied Tribute 2. You must now earn 5,007 drops of Satisfied Tribute 3. Cheese! Carry the cheese and earn $200. Has plus 0.1 multiplier per age. When you remove a trigger, each of its adjacent triggers gain 1.1 multiplier. Extra dice immediately gain 5 rerolls. Shopping list. Once per drop, if a ball would exit the screen while carrying a carryable, teleport it back to its spawn point. Heck yeah, I'll take that. There we go, that helped. Cut 3 wallets! I already beat it! It's adjacent to another obstacle. Whale! Goodness, look at that whale. Hold this ball. As the whale grows more full, it eventually ejects all held balls. When it does, earn $800 for each ejected ball, then cool down. You can go right there. Sword! Carry the sword. Inflict 3 extra damage to any attackable bonked while carrying sword. Well, too bad my attackable's at the top. Caterpillar. Destroy Caterpillar. Turns into a butterfly if it can reach age 5 without being bonked. Seems good to me. Stopwatch is getting expensive. Oh wait, I can't put it adjacent, that's right. Boop. Hey, the guy died. Another cave! Boop! Come on. There we go. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot of commentary. I'm just not entirely sure what to say beyond what I'm reading. This game, other than the math, this game is kind of simple. Earned 63,831 and satisfied tribute 3. Your next elder is the adept who brings no effect. You must now earn 10,000. Oh, let's reroll. Another bomb goblin. Hungry Mouth earns $1,600 for each food carried by this ball, then consume all the food. Let's invest a little bit in foodstuffs. Chopsticks. When a ball is chopped, both halves keep any carryables the ball was carrying. Correctional Fluid. When you remove a trigger, drop an extra ball next drop. Vacancy Sign. When you remove a trigger, each of its adjacent triggers gain 1.1 multiplier. I guess chopsticks, but I don't think any of my balls can get chopped? I don't know. It floated up? Do they usually float away? Dart Trap. Spawn 2 arrow balls from the sides of the screen towards the dart trap. Egg Carton. Hold it up to 12 egg balls. When full, adjacent triggers have ×8 multiplier. Firecracker. Once per drop, launch a firecracker ball, which flies to the top of the board and explodes, raining down fireballs. As much as I like the egg carton, that sounds like it would be better in the long run. Wait, what? Oh, bonked by fireball. Gosh dang it. I don't have enough fireballs for that. Well, that was interesting. Another cave! Bye, butterfly? I forgot to check what the butterfly does. I feel like this needs to be removed. Where's everyone else? Right? Where is everyone else? Sorry, I need just a second. Zelda Chic has been going to bed a lot earlier since about a month ago, because she switched from night to day shift. I started like a whole hour and a half after she would normally go to bed nowadays. Also, how can I I said I needed a moment. I just wanted to take a sip of water. I must be a lot more tired than I thought I was if I couldn't remember the phrase, I need to take a drink. Gosh dang. I really haven't been sleeping well. It's weird, it seems like no matter what time I go to bed, I keep waking up sometime between 6 and 7 with a sore shoulder and sore hips. Just because of how I lay on the bed. I lay on my side. But why am I in pain? I've been using this same bed for years. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting pain from it now. Like, consistently. I didn't realize the butterfly came back. Each drop spawned a butterfly ball. So having this right above it is actually problematic. So I'll do that. Boop. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to put a mouth over there. Camera! Carry the camera. When the ball bonks a trigger, take a picture. After each tribute, gain a draft of the most photographed trigger. Cannot photograph unique triggers. Treasure chest. 5% chance to earn $1,600 and discover this secret. Discovered. Destroy treasure chest and respawn it in a random open space on the board to gain a treasure draft. Huh. I'll put that right next to the anchor. Woo! That is such a violent explosion. Ah, no, the caterpillar's gone. Ah, dang it. You earned $112,341 and satisfied Tribute 4. You must now earn $25K. Captain's Hat. Once per drop, wear the Captain's Hat. If this ball hits the bottom of the screen, bounce it upwards. If any other ball is alive and hasn't worn the Captain's Hat, transfer Captain's Hat to that ball. Otherwise, drop Captain's Hat. Crystal Ball. If not bonked during the drop, grant an extra choice in the standard trigger draft. Well, this is unique. So let's go there. Chisel. Immediately draft and place a chisel trigger. Whenever you re-roll, all limited triggers gain one charge. It's a tire pump. When you remove a trigger, drop an extra ball next drop. I'm guessing all of these count as triggers, then? You've placed an interactive trigger. You can click on this trigger between drops to perform its interact effect. It just moved it. What the f... Okay... Axe. Chop this ball in half. Halves may not be chopped again. Kiln. Bonked by fireball. Add one charge to every adjacent limited trigger. Clover. Placed. If this forms a cluster of 4 clovers, turn them all into lucky clovers. Earn $200. sure. Okay, so it doesn't turn the chisel into a trigger, it literally just moves the trigger. That's weird. Interact with any interactive trigger. Let's see. Why not? Yeah, I'll do that. Well, I hit the treasure chest, but nothing came of it. I was gonna say, don't you dare hit that cactus again. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo! Really skirting around that thing. Battery gains 6 charges. Transfer 1 charge to each adjacent limited trigger per drop. No charges equals destroyed. Torch. Carry the torch. While carrying torch, this ball is also considered a fireball. I'll remove that. And put that there. Because why not? That was quite the trip going on there. Goodness gracious, look at it go! Oh, it's still going. Top hat. Wear the top hat. When this ball causes a coin ball to spawn, spawn another. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna take the treasure chest. Hey, I fed the mouth. I earned even more money, albeit not as much as I thought I did. I don't know what chopping in half does, so I'm going to do this. When a ball bonks a trigger in the top row, if both survive, repeat the bonk one time. Whenever a ball exits the top of the screen, earn $800. Repeat this for each carryable it's carrying. All spawners invert the gravity of the balls they spawn. Well, that was oddly anticlimactic. Museum earns $1,600. When a treasure trigger is removed from the board, gain plus 0.5 multiplier. Sure. I'll skip the chisel this time around. I don't know how I feel about the ball being an eye and getting cut in half. I forgot I was going to put these guys in a clover shape right there. I guess I could do this one, though. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep going until it's done, and then I'll probably just call it. It's one single run is probably enough to show what this game's all about, I imagine. Yeah, it's a much better use for that spot than the brick was earlier. Lake, consume this ball and spawn a water ball. What's the point of a water ball? Whoa! That was both eventful and uneventful somehow. Your next elder is the hierarch who brings no effect. You must now earn $150,000 in 7 drops. I'm actually barely scraping by that. Just for fun. What's that gonna do? All spawners invert the gravity of the balls they spawn. When a ball exits the top of the screen, spawn 1 fish ball for every unique carryable this ball is carrying. The First time you earn in excess of the current tribute, gain rerolls equal to the number of remaining drops. Let's try that. I am so confused about what just happened there. Windmill. During drop, earn $50 per second. Repeat this for each time the windmill has been bonked during the drop. Ooh. That sounds really good, actually. Investment bonk? Bonked by coin ball, hold this ball. Passive. Adjacent triggers have plus 0.1 multiplier per coin ball held. Excuse me, I'm genuinely getting tired. Like, really fast. Chicken! Gain 12 charges, use 1 charge and spawn an egg ball. No charges equals destroyed. Parachute. Carry the parachute. While carrying a parachute, if ball nears the bottom of the board, deploy a parachute which reverses gravity for that ball. The ball abandons any vehicle it's riding. Goodness gracious. Well, I beat the score I needed. Ride the armored car. When this ball is moved by a mover, spawn a coin ball. This has been good. Let's get rid of that. And do this. I've got so many things happening! Aw, something hit the cactus. So I think I heard the guy that made this made it in like a week, which I think is... I don't think that's possible to make a game like this in a week. Close! Yes, but not quite to this quality, right? Houseplant, earn $800. Nice plant. Does it just sit there? Gem mine. 10% chance to gain a gem draft. You repeat this for each identical chain consecutively bonked before this. Is this a good spot for that? I don't know. Adjacent triggers have plus 0.25 multiplier for each amethyst in the stack. Wait, why am I getting to place 2 triggers? Wisening Wand, carry the Wisening Wand. Any ager bonked while carrying Wisening Wand gains age 1. Pale Chalice, bonked by Water Ball, hold this ball. Passive, adjacent triggers have plus 0.1 multiplier per water bottle held. Water bottle. Whoops, I must be even more tired than I thought. It's so hard to tell what's actually going on sometimes. You must now earn $300,000 in 7 drops. I know I don't make for a very good company, but that's because I'm constantly distracted by anything and everything. Uh-oh! Testing, testing, hello? Are you there, Faceless? I lost connection for a moment there, just a blip in my Wi-Fi. That's all that happened. I was just saying I'm getting crazy tired and having a hard time keeping track of what's going on because of all the flashy things happening. This game is certainly interesting. I don't know if I like it as much as some of the others that I've played, but it is interesting, and I like the art and the music. The music's really relaxing. That might be part of why it's making me fall asleep. Then again, maybe not. It is a little less. It's a little too joyful to really be that kind of relaxing. It feels very minigame. Yes, it does. It feels very, very minigame. I guess that can go there. Waterfall. Whenever a water ball is spawned, spawn an extra. Stop sign. If a ball riding a vehicle hits the edge of the screen, dismount the vehicle and bounce the ball away from the edge. Extra dice immediately gain 5 rerolls. Let's do this. That might backfire, but who knows? I guess I'll put this here. Get away from that corner eye. Let's put a caterpillar here again. I almost killed the caterpillar. Woo! That caterpillar survived that just barely, multiple times in a row there. Goodness. Peridot! All adjacent limited triggers have a 25% chance to regain a charge each drop. Repeat this for each Peridot in the stack. Topaz. When an adjacent trigger spawns a ball, it has a 10% chance to spawn an extra ball. Repeat this for each Topaz in the stack. And there's the new early stream ad break. Can I just click this on something to replace it? I don't really need that bread there. Look at that butterfly go! And that fish. Oh my gosh, we're still going. How did that get up there? I don't remember placing that there. Am I so tired I just absent-mindedly placed an object where I wanted to put a different one? I must be off my rocker today. Map! Carry the map. Chance tests when bonking a secret automatically succeed while carrying map. I know there was an ad break just now. What do I want to remove? I'm like super slouching right now. Just because it's comfier. I'll remove the sword. Put the map there. Oh, dang it. The butterfly's gonna carry the map, though, which means it won't trigger the treasure chests. Oh, wait. Something opened the chest, though. Damn! Hold this ball. Damn may only hold as many balls as you have re-rolls. Each drop spawn 2 water balls for each water ball held, then clear held water balls. Oh, excuse me. What do I want to remove? I don't think I want to remove anything. I guess I'll just skip it. You must now earn $500,000 in 7 drops to satisfy Tribute 9. I haven't quite gotten there. Stormy weather. Spawn water balls from the top of the screen, then turn into clear weather. Clear weather at age 5 turn into stormy weather. I'll put bread there. Ginger! Triggers in the bottom row have ×2 multiplier. Close sign. When you skip any trigger draft, holder triggers gain 1 deposit. So now I can just keep skipping and and take advantage of those deposits. Goodness, man! Hold on, was one of those earlier ones a straight-up trash can and I just didn't read it? Yeah. Earn $400 whenever a trigger is destroyed, gain plus 0.5 multiplier. Interesting. There it is, there's a glass clover I need. Garnet! Once per drop when an adjacent trigger would cool down, skip the cooldown. Repeat this ability for every 10 garnet in the stack. I'll skip these. Lucky Clover. Earn $3,200 and carry the Lucky Clover. Improve chance test by 25% while carrying Lucky Clover. Hey! Brilliant. If only the map I put down wasn't basically useless now. I think that was a crazy good run. Yeah, I'll do a cave there, why not? Empyrean Egg! Adjacent triggers have plus 0.05 multiplier per age. I might be making a big mistake with that one, I don't know. Citrine, a random adjacent Ager trigger gains an extra age each drop. Repeat this for each citrine in the stack. Heck yeah! I'm at 233,000. I still have 4 more rolls left. Almost forgot I have to hit the button to drop it. Another cave. I'll skip again. Oh yeah, I think I got this. If not in 1 turn, then in 2. What comes after 500,000? I have to wonder. Last ball. Ascendant unlocked. You earned 3 unlocks. Gotcha. Top bonkers were the cave, the rope, and the teleporter. Interesting. Top earners were the pig, the cave, and the lucky clovers, which is good to know. I kind of thought that would be what was going on. Go to board. No, not that. Go to menu. Alright, let's check out these unlocks. Binoculars. Select an adjacent trigger for the binoculars to point at. Cannot be unique. After tribute, gain a draft of the selected trigger, then destroys itself. Cairn. For each cairn in the stack, spawn a rock ball. If adjacent to a cairn trigger, stack onto it. Ball mart. Consume all the balls, carryables, and hold them. Earn $800 for each carryable held. After each tribute, clear ball mart. Your unique trigger will not be offered in the standard trigger draft if it exists on your board. I don't know how a cairn helps. Let's go with ball mart. It's weird that it gives me a choice at all with this machine. Abacus. Whenever you re-roll, all holder triggers gain 1 deposit. Whenever a trigger in this row is destroyed, spawn 3 eggplant balls. Whenever you remove a holder, deposit its held value equally across all remaining holders. I really like that. Let's see. Immediately remove all deposits from all holders and then redeposit them equally across all holders. The first time each holder holds a whole ball, drop a new half ball of the same type. Whenever you re-roll, pick a random adjacent trigger. That trigger has ×4 multiplier. Toke. Every dropped or spawned ball appears carrying an ingredient. Bamboo, earn $800, has ×1.25 multiplier for each bamboo in the stack above 1. If bamboo is destroyed, earn $800 and spawn a bamboo in adjacent open space. Maul. Carry Maul. While carrying Maul, when the ball damages an attackable, it will also damage a random adjacent attackable. I'll take the Toke. Or yeah, it's Toke. Wishbone, you may re-roll boons. Ooh, I like that. Running Cap, wear the Running Cap. This ball skips the next 3 cooldowns it would cause. Silo, draft and place a Harvester. Gain a harvested earnings. After each tribute, clear the harvested earnings. I'll take the Wishbone, thank you. Up to X times per drop. I'm assuming that's 10 times? No. Up to X times per drop, when a trigger is destroyed, reset the cooldown of all triggers. X is the current tribute. Nest, gain 3 charges. Use 1 charge and spawn an egg ball. Destroyed when there are no charges. Owl, whenever a trigger in this row spawns a ball, spawn an egg ball and then cool down. I'll take that. Trowel, the first time a trigger is removed each turn, gain 3 rerolls. Balls cannot be destroyed if they are carrying food. Select an adjacent trigger for the ice cream cone to point at. Once the selected trigger would cool down, ice cream cone cools down instead. I'll do this one. Gavel, when a ball defeats an attackable, that ball teleports back to its spawn point. Smokestack, whenever a trigger is destroyed, give a random stackable plus 1 stack. Juggler, earn $25 per juggler stack every 1 second. Stop earning while in cooldown. If adjacent to a juggler trigger, stack onto it. These are all crazy, but I'll take the gavel. That's fun. I love that I can't reach the lock. Alright. Pyramid, sewer, slot machine, fishing, Ballionaire, danger wheel. Oh, I see. These maps actually change like how everything works. The pyramid is kind of standard Plinko type stuff. The sewer appears to be split between two sides with a massive gap down the middle, oddly enough. Or actually, I think they come down here and then over here. I think these connect up there. I could be wrong. Slot machine, I'm not sure. Maybe you get extra points depending on what you roll. Fishing... Is it in reverse? Is that what's going on with fishing? Is maybe they go up? Ballionaire, you got pinball. Danger wheel, everything spins. Interesting, I like it. Alright, I unfortunately don't know if I can keep myself awake much longer. I've actually been streaming a little over an hour. That's interesting. I would have expected to get a little less out of this game, but neat game. If you want something light and simple to play, but you still want some of that roguelike fun, Ballionaire is not too bad. It almost feels like there was too much effort put into it, oddly enough. I wanted to stream more tonight, but I started way too late, and I'm getting too tired, and I just don't have time. I might stream tomorrow, the other casino game, I'm not sure. Thursday, Metroid Prime 4 releases. I have a capture card, but it is not currently all that reliable. Likely because I only have one monitor. So, if I can get it working, I might stream one episode of Prime 4 just to show off the intro, and then play the game on my own time until I have a second monitor, which will hopefully ease up on the capture card and have things running properly. After which, I might stream the rest of Prime 4, and until then, I will get into playing Prime Hunters. So, yeah, look forward to Prime 4 and Prime Hunters coming up. And I think that's all there is to say for now. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You may find my YouTube and Discord in my Twitch profile for past content and communication. Or if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, you may find my Twitch at the Winter Prince 52. Yeah, I guess look forward to upcoming Metroid stuffs that you probably haven't seen as much of. Thanks again, everyone. I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.